Given the fact that you think this jobs market is worse off, are you happy we're seeing finally perhaps the end of this tax reform bill?
Hard to argue that this is the end of this tax reform bill. I mean, we're going to get to talking about jobs in a bit. I think the US economy actually needs significant stimulus, and I'm for that. But the uncertainty is really pretty high. As your commentator just said, we've no idea exactly what's coming, what the details of that tax plan are. And I remember sitting on the MPC always trying to think, OK, you conduct monetary policy, but it's also accompanies fiscal policy. The Fed are going to have a meeting actually this week, and they're going to try and think about monetary policy, probably put in a rate increase, not least because they think that there's a big tax cut coming. But they wouldn't really know what the details are. So I think the devil is in the detail.
Wait. But do you think they're really they're doing a tax rate, they're doing a rate increase because they see a big tax cut coming?
Well, I think the opportunity, yeah, in some sense, it's always balancing one against the other. The reason monetary policy has been so loose, interest rates have been so low, and I've been on your program many times talking about it, is that fiscal policy was overly tight. So then you give an opportunity, you loosen fiscal policy a bit. We don't know the details, the devils are in them, but this gives the opportunity, at least for the Fed, to continue the path of raising rates. I think it's a mistake, but let's just go with it. And the reason you want to do that is at some point the economy turns down and you want to be able to cut rates when bad times emerge. So that's the part of it. But I think we should really start to think now about the Fed monetary policy and fiscal policy moving in tandem. The policymakers may not like that as they cut taxes, the Fed may well tighten at the same time and perhaps give them less of a boost from growth than they'd hoped.